What is good, ladies and gentlemen? King Tristan Morency. Something I find really funny that happened recently was my ex-girlfriend, Lexie Gibson Rogers, is wanted from Windsor police. And you know why she's wanted? Because she tried to basically hold somebody against their will. So she set somebody up with three guys with guns and masks, right? And she apparently pointed a gun at this individual. It was on Lozon Road. It was like, a 3,500 block. It was 2,500 or 3,500. You can, look at the report. But the funniest thing I find about this is this same woman demanded me to give her $5 million when I'm mayor of Windsor for her to open her own bakery shop and her own factory to sell her own bakery products all over the world, right? She couldn't wait just 6 more months, could she? No, she had to go out and do a heinous criminal act, which is very disgusting. And you know what, Lexie Gibson Rogers? You deserve to rot in jail for what you've done. You are pure evil. You are causing crime in this community, and the people that you are with are a bunch of nobodies. Let me tell you that. You want to go and cause problems in my streets, in my city, you are going to get what's coming to you. Any criminal out there who thinks they're going to walk on my city when I'm mayor, watch what happens. People will face justice in my city. You are not going to treat innocent people like this. Now, I'm not saying that this guy was innocent, that, was set up, because obviously there was something that was going on for him to go there at like 1:30 in the morning. But the matter of fact is, this isn't Windsor, okay? Windsor is not a city where 3 dudes are wearing masks and have illegal guns. You'd hear that in Detroit 20 years ago, right? But why are you hearing that in Windsor in today's world? Because Windsor is a lot less safe than what Detroit 20 years ago, people are like, yeah, Detroit was so bad. I get Detroit was bad 20 years ago, but Windsor and Detroit have flipped the coin. Windsor is a million times worse than Detroit. And what I mean by that is the crime is a lot worse. Criminals get away with doing so much crime and disgusting acts that they never get arrested for it. And if they do, they get locked and released, right? Locked and released, locked in a cage for 2 hours, then released back to the public and do the exact same thing. That's why these people keep getting arrested 1,000 times a year. Canada, what is wrong? You know what is wrong? It's your government. That's what's wrong. It's the people that are in the justice and court system is what is wrong. And this country needs better. Windsor as a city needs to do a lot better, because why is Detroit better off than Windsor? Why is that? Right? At one point, Windsor was cheaper, safer, and cleaner. Now Detroit is safer, cleaner, and cheaper. And Windsor is, well, let's just say Windsor is really bad off for what it is. All right, Windsor is very bad off. It needs a better future. And that is the reason why I'm running for mayor. You compare Mike Duggan to Drew Dilkins, just do that. As mayor and mayor, compare those two mayors and look at the difference from Mike Duggan and Drew Dilkins. An absolute huge difference. Drew Dilkins is nothing but a failure who has done nothing to improve Windsor in the last 12 years. And he wonders why I'm going to beat him by a landslide in the election. And you know what? In 12 months, I'll do a lot more than what he accomplished, because he can't accomplish a single thing. This guy is nothing but a fraud. This is the problem with Canada that nobody wants to talk about. The politicians are all fake here. Not one of them are real. They're all the same. And this is becoming a huge problem within this country. People are being manipulated, and people are being lied to from the news media. CBC, CTV, Global News, all these corporations, these elite news companies, they all hate on Rebel News. Do you know why they hate on Rebel News? Because Rebel News is real. Rebel News is not paid from higher-ups to push propaganda on citizens. Rebel News is out there speaking the truth and fighting for the truth. And that is what we need. All these people that keep doing this, criminals that want to keep destroying innocent families, targeting innocent citizens, breaking into people's houses, selling drugs, letting people overdose all over the place. Your time is coming. When I am mayor, I am going to push for harder laws in this city. And any criminal who thinks they'll get away with doing something will face something 10 times worse than what they'll get in this current time as we speak. I will make Windsor great again. I will bring back the glory days of the Rose City. I will create thousands of jobs with the automotive industry and building skyscrapers. I will bring tourism like nobody's seen before. This city will be making hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars. And that is something that Drew Dilkins could not do in 12 years. And that is something I'll do in 12 months. People of Windsor, it's time to wake up. Drew Dilkins, once again, there is blood on your hands. Nancy Raywell passed away March 3rd, 2026, and you have still not said a single word. No condolences, no rest in peace, nothing. Blood is on your hands, and that is the reason why I'm going to beat you in the election, because I'm real, and you are a fraud, and you are a fake. You are a phony. May God bless you, and I promise to make Windsor something nobody's ever seen before, because my name is Tristan Tamarensi, and I'm going to make Windsor great again.